Saturday morning. Your kid's piano lesson was 4 days ago and the teacher sent them home with just 2 songs to practice. You've heard the same 8 bars floating around the living room all week, and something about the rhythm just sounds off. But you took exactly 0 piano lessons in your own life, so you can't tell what's wrong or how to fix it. Next Tuesday, the teacher will spend the first 15 minutes of a lesson you're paying for just undoing the mistakes that your kid rehearsed for a week. And the week after that, the whole same cycle starts over again. See, that gap between lessons is where most young piano students quietly stall. The lesson itself is half an hour, the other 10,000 minutes of the week, nobody's listening. 2 apps promise to fill that gap, and they come up in every parent forum and every teacher studio: Piano Maestro and Simply Piano. And here's the detail that surprises almost everyone researching this. Both apps are made by the same company, same developer, same note recognition technology, but 2 completely different products. So today, I'm going to break down what each one was built for, who should use which, where the prices land, and the one hardware detail that actually decides this whole comparison for a lot of families before anything else matters. Quick note before we get into it, I put an affiliate link to the platform I personally used for my research down in the description. If you use it, we earn a commission at no extra cost to y'all. It just allows us to keep making these deep dives. With that out of the way, let's start with that twist, because yeah, Piano Maestro and Simply Piano both came from Simply, the company formerly known as JoyTunes. Both apps listen to a real piano through your device's microphone, both support MIDI keyboards, both light up with instant feedback the moment a note is played. On paper, they look like siblings. In practice, they're built for totally different jobs. See, Piano Maestro is this practice companion. It was designed hand in hand with piano teachers, and that shows everywhere. There's a teacher dashboard, a home challenge system where teachers can assign songs as homework and track how the practice went, and digital companion versions of the classic method books. Alfred, Hal Leonard, the books a traditional teacher already uses in their lessons. The student plays, the app scores accuracy, rhythm, and sight reading, and the teacher sees a report before the next lesson. It turns that silent 10,000 minute gap between lessons into something a teacher can see. Simply Piano is the whole course. It was built for people learning without a teacher. It explains the concepts, it introduces note reading from zero, walks you through dozens of structure courses, and decides what you should practice next. There's no teacher dashboard because the app is playing the teacher's role. It teaches, it listens, it corrects, and it moves you forward. So the real question in this comparison is not like which app is better, it's do you have a piano teacher already or not? And everything else follows from that answer. Now, before we get into content or pricing, here's the thing I mentioned in the intro, because it filters out a lot of households immediately. Piano Maestro runs on an iPad. That's it, there's no Android version. It was not designed for phones, for sure. If your household runs on Android tablets or the only screen near the piano is a phone, Piano Maestro is just off the table full stop before you've compared a single feature. It's also worth knowing that the app hasn't seen the same pace of updates in recent years. The company's development energy has visibly moved to this Simply line. Some longtime users report the occasional bug on newer devices. Simply Piano runs on iPhone, iPad, and Android phones and tablets. You prop it up with whatever device you already own, and it works with an acoustic piano through the microphone or a digital keyboard over MIDI. In independent app testing this year, the microphone recognition ranked among the most accurate on the market. Now, let's talk for a sec about what a kid, or honestly an adult, that sees when they sit down. See, Piano Maestro is organized around this journey of 38 chapters that climb in difficulty, plus a library of over 2,800 songs and exercises sorted by level and genre. You got pop, classical, film, video game themes, worship music. The notes will scroll across the screen over a backing track. The student plays along, and the stars are earned for accuracy, rhythm, and technique. There are sight reading drills that actually work, like digital flashcards, scales, arpeggios, and those method book companions that I already mentioned. For a 7-year-old, it is catnip. The backing tracks make 4 simple notes sound like a full band, and the kid pushes through exercises to unlock the next song. Teachers love it for exactly that reason. It makes repetition feel like a game instead of a chore. What Piano Maestro does lightly is explanation. See, it assumes someone else, the teacher, is introducing concepts, fixing hand position, answering the why. The app drills what the teacher taught, but remove the teacher, and a beginner using a Piano Maestro alone is drilling skills nobody ever explained to them. Simply Piano flips that wing. Every new concept gets introduced inside the app. What a quarter note is, where middle C lives, how hands split the work, and then it's immediately drilled with that same instant listen and correct system. The curriculum runs from absolute zero all the way through chords, sight reading, both hands playing, technique, and there's progression gates so a learner proves each skill before moving on. Nobody has to decide what they're going to practice today. The app already knows. And the song library is where the scale difference really shows. So over 5,000 songs, most arranged at multiple difficulty levels. So a beginner plays a simplified version of a song they love in month 1 and unlocks fuller arrangements later on. Piano Maestro's 2,800 song library is genuinely good, but Simply Piano's is nearly twice the size and updated more actively. If you want to see how those lessons and songs look in practice, the link in the description gets you a free trial of Simply Piano with everything unlocked, so you can test the full experience on your own piano at home before deciding anything. Now, Piano Maestro for families runs $10 a month or $60 for the year. Now, there's a real perk there. If your kid's piano teacher subscribes to the studio plan, students often get full access through the teacher code at no cost to you. If you're already paying for weekly lessons and the teacher uses Piano Maestro, the app is somewhere between seriously cheap and free. That's a legit great deal. Simply Piano's individual plan is $14.16 a month, billed annually. $170-ish for the year. That's a 43% saving versus paying month to month. The family plan, though, is $17.50 or $210 billed annually. And that covers 5 profiles and unlocks the whole Simply suite. You got Simply Piano, Simply Guitar, Simply Sing, Simply Draw. Both plans start with a 7-day free trial, extendable to 14 days at checkout. So Piano Maestro costs roughly $110 less per year, but let's actually look at what each price pays. Piano Maestro at $60 is a practice supplement. It assumes you're also paying a teacher, and weekly lessons run anywhere from $120 to more like $240 a month, depending on where you live. Simply Piano at $170 replaces the instruction itself for the beginner to intermediate stretch. Compare the full stacks, and the math just flips completely. Teacher plus Piano Maestro lands somewhere north of like $1,500 a year. Simply Piano on its own is $170. They're two so different products at two very different scales, and the sticker price alone tells you almost nothing. Now, both apps deserve an honest flaws section, so here it is. Piano Maestro's limits, like we said, iPad only. It teaches concepts thinly, so it underperforms as a standalone learning tool. Development has slowed, and the interface shows its age next to the company's newer apps. And the best version of the deal, free access, depends on entirely whether your teacher is subscribed. That's not something you can control. Simply Piano's limits are it can confirm the right note at the right time, but it can't see wrist tension, posture, fingering the way a human sitting next to you really can. It's strongest from beginner level to about intermediate. Advanced players will eventually outgrow it. There's no teacher dashboard, so if your kid doesn't have a weekly teacher, the teacher can't peek into the app's progress the way Piano Maestro allows. And microphone detection, while excellent, prefers a quiet room. A MIDI cable removes that variable entirely if you have a digital keyboard. Now, another app is going to fix everything, but the question is which set of limits matches your situation. So here's how I'd call it. If your kid takes weekly lessons with a teacher who uses Piano Maestro and you own an iPad, use Piano Maestro. It's cheap or free in that setup, and the teacher sees the practice reports, and it makes the homework grind actually fun. In that specific arrangement, it is excellent, and I'd pick it without hesitation. But every other situation points the other way. If you're learning without a teacher, whether you're 35 or your kid's 8, Simply Piano because it teaches instead of assuming someone else will. If you're an Android household, Simply Piano by default. If you want one subscription covering multiple kids, or kids who want to learn guitar or sing alongside piano, the Simply Family Plan covers 5 profiles, and all of it for less than most teachers charge for like 2 lessons. And there's a middle path worth naming. Plenty of families run Simply Piano alongside human lessons. The teacher will handle technique and musicality. The app handles the daily repetition with instant correction, and that silent gap between Tuesday afternoons finally has something listening inside it. For most people watching this video, people researching apps because there's no teacher in the picture yet, the recommendation is the app built precisely for that situation. Start with the one that teaches. So if that Saturday morning scenario sounded a little too familiar, a piano in the house, someone who wants to learn, and no way to know if the practice is even correct, I'll leave an affiliate link for Simply Piano down in the description. You get free trial with full access to every course and all 5,000 plus songs, and you can extend it at checkout if 7 days isn't enough to decide. It won't cost you anything extra, but we do get a small commission off of it, which just helps us keep making these deep dive comparison videos for y'all. Also, if you're a brand yourself and you'd like to work with us or sponsor a future video, you can reach out using our email that's also in the description below. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel to get more useful insights. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.